Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new, I'm Jen, and today I'm going to be taking my coffee and going around my house and decluttering before the holidays. It is December. We're in Vlogmas. I work full time if you're new to my channel, and I don't have a lot of time to declutter. But it is something that is important to me. It is something that I strive to become. I want to become more of a minimalist and live with intentionality and only the things that matter to me and my family. And that is what we're going to do. We're going to go vlog style around the home and see if there's anything that we can quickly throw into a donation bin and we're going to make this donation bin a bin that I'm donating as well, and we are going to do it together. So the easiest spots for me to start is the kitchen, so we're going to start there. I have this red bin that I had school things in. Oh, the lighting is going to be bad, so I apologize for that. But we're going to donate that bin, and I'm going to fill it up with things in the kitchen, which is the heart of the home, that we can let go of. One of the biggest questions that I get is, where do you find the time to declutter? Working full time, having children, running them to and from activities, where do you find the time to sit down and go through a space and let go of things? And honestly, there is no easy answer. I've been doing this a long time. It will not happen overnight. I didn't accumulate all this clutter in 1 hour. I'm not going to declutter it all in an hour. It takes time. And even if you can find a 5-minute window, I have lots of 5-minute declutters on my channel. I'll link my decluttering playlist down below and in the icon in the sky. But there's just something to be said about finding those small pockets of time, those 5-10 minutes to be able to open a drawer and go through a space. Sometimes we don't have the time to rip out an entire room and declutter it, or hours or weekends to dedicate to a space. We have our own lives to live right now, and we don't want to miss out on the important events or moments that are happening in our lives right now in front of us just to declutter. So let's stop rambling and jump into the kitchen. There's always a lot here to declutter and let go of, especially with Christmas around the corner. The kitchen is the heart of the home, and there's going to be so many things baked and cooked and time spent in here. First drawer we're going to tackle is this utility drawer. I've been meaning to do it for a very long time, so I'm just going to walk you through the process. I'm going to go grab my tripod. Okay, we're just going to go through it. I use this all the time. Probably don't need 2 of these. I'm going to let go of one. Use this. We just recently went to IKEA, and I had a conversation with my husband when we were there about clips for bags, and he said these don't work really well, so I'm going to take that as an okay that we can declutter them. Maybe what I'll do is I'm just going to keep the camera here and talk to you as I go through the drawer and just show you the things that I'm decluttering and maybe give you a reason why. So these were part of a set. They were a set of 3. It was a Martha Stewart brand that I found at the dollar store, and I was really excited to find it because this peeler works great and I use it all the time. This here I do not use ever, and this knife, we have knives we use, so we don't need these. Just because it comes as a set doesn't mean we have to keep the entire set. It's okay to let go of bits and pieces. Just because they came together doesn't mean they have to stay together. Honestly, I've never used this, and I don't know if my husband would notice it's missing. I'm going to take it out and just see. I'm going to put it in my time will tell bin, and if he asks for it, then I'll still have it. But if not, then we're going to let it go. Okay, this was a complete impulse buy. I found these at Winners and I thought they were the cutest things ever. They're these 4 little mini whisks. Do we need 4? I think not. We tend to use this one a lot more than this one. This one is teeny tiny, but I think I'm gonna keep 1, let go of 3 because we never need 4 at once, let alone 2. And I'll keep that just for like the small little gravies, which really, no, you know what? I'm getting rid of all of them. I talked myself out of it. We don't use them, and we're much more likely, this one has a more substantial handle, and these just aren't reached for. And then lastly, we have some spatulas. I found more. 4 spatulas. Now, I do need a big one. I use this all the time when baking. This one's cracked, so I'm just going to toss it in the garbage. And I'll keep these 2 because that is something I do use when I am using one. I use a big one, and then I'll just keep this one. Don't really use this one. This one's more sturdy though, but this one is, I like them when they're a little more bendy. So I'll keep a big and small. So I'll declutter the others. And I think that's it. There's a few things in the drawer that were not supposed to be in there. So things like our corn holders, they go in our utensil drawer, and there was some metal some metal straws, which I've been looking for, and they should be with our reusable water bottles. So I'm going to put everything back. This is not a cleaning video, so I'm not going to clean out the drawer. I'm just going to put everything back nice and neat, and then go to the next drawer, which is our utensils, which shouldn't have a lot to declutter out of. Found something else. This measuring cup lost its handle, so I'll never use it again, so I'm just going to trash it. Okay, this is what the drawer looks like right now. Yes, it could be decluttered, simplified more, but I'm not the only one that lives here, and I honestly am not the one who cooks the majority of the meals. So I need to respect my husband and what he uses. I know what he uses in the kitchen. He uses a lot of things, so it's not like it's not being used. So yeah, but this still looks 10 times better than it did before. Okay, so I found a few more things in the drawer. Not too many, but it's really just utensils we use on a daily basis. So I have this mandolin. I've never used it. I don't need it anymore. It's just taking up space. A few random knickknacks that don't belong in there. And then this knife. I know, it's very random. This knife and this knife we don't use. I think this is a cheese knife for like cutting and then picking it up, but we don't use it. And this, we have a lot of knives that are a lot sharper than this one, so I'm going to declutter it. Okay, so I only did 2 drawers, but I think I'm going to stop there because my window of time is coming to a close. But look at what I was able to declutter in such a short time frame. And I'm here to tell you that it doesn't take hours to declutter. You do not have to dedicate an entire day to clear out a space. You can pick a small window of time and just go through one drawer or one shelf or one closet, whatever it may be, whatever that space is that you need to simplify a little more. And tomorrow I think I'm going to tackle the rest of the kitchen if I have time, and then possibly I'll tackle the dining room. There's so many areas of our home that we can declutter before the holidays, and I am here to help you with that. So if you need more decluttering, simplifying, and minimizing motivation, come back tomorrow. I'm going to share more, and together we can declutter our homes one space at a time. Thanks for being here, and we'll see you tomorrow for another video. Bye, everyone.